Hello, ladies and nerds.
Welcome to the FBA, the Film Buffs Anonymous. No film will be safe. This is my review. Damn it! You and I both know this.
We saw this movie last night. It is one of the most expected sequels of all time. My Big Fat Greek went into.
This movie was amazing.
I know, like that part with the Windex. Oh my god, it's great.
We're talking, of course, about Batman v Superman. You fucking idiots.
Where is she? Where is she?
Where's the buttered popcorn? Where is it?
Yeah, we actually saw this movie last night. You for the second time, and me for the first time.
Yeah, me for the first time in XD. Fuck.
I'm not gonna lie. This is a movie that should be seen on XD. It's a massive movie.
Fuck yes.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I love this movie.
Yeah, we have kind of like a different point of view, but we should address this. This might be a long review, and we're doing spoilers.
Yeah, that's true. We're doing spoilers. If you haven't not seen this movie yet, turn this fucking video off. Yeah. Go to the goddamn movie theater. Pay your $12, $10, however fucking much it is. If you have to get it on bootleg, you go fucking get it. Watch this movie. Come back, comment, and give your fucking opinion. But don't you fucking watch this video without watching the movie first, because god damn it, I will damn you to hell.
This review is officially rated R. Okay, let's start with our pros.
For 2 mega fucks per second.
Start with the pros. Let's fucking start with the pros.
There you go.
All right. Okay.
Which, by the way, for the record, I love this movie. He'll be listing his pros and cons, and when we get to cons, I will be answering him and correcting.
Yeah. This is how this review is gonna work. I'm gonna say my pros. You're gonna say your pros. Then you can start with your cons, but you can have like what, one or two?
Well, no, I actually have. No, okay. These are problems that everyone had.
Yeah.
To the movie that I took the list of, and I was like, I can answer all this shit pretty easily.
What if we do that after I say my cons because they might cross? Yes.
All right.
Okay.
Fair enough.
They might cross like their fucking fists in the movie. Okay. Let's start with pros.
Pros.
Okay.
Me first.
Well, my first pro is that I'm gonna say this is the best Alfred we've had in a Batman movie like ever. Okay. Because he gets his hands dirty. He's hands on. He tries the Batman suit for himself. He plays around with it, and he's not just a butler or a lecturer. He's not just a butler like the original Alfred or a lecturer like Michael Caine was. He actually he gets into it, and and you can feel his cynicism. I think Alfred was one of the best parts of the movie. What do you think?
Yeah, I agree.
All right. I like the Wonder Woman. Wonder Woman altogether, I think, was just great.
Uh-huh.
Everyone had their doubts about Gal Gadot. I think she pulled it off really well. Mm-hmm. I like the voice that she used for the character. I like how she tried to keep a low profile by going to all these famous parties. Nice, but I see it more as an adaptability thing. She's trying to gain a little bit more of seeing the world because she doesn't age. I've said this before that Zack Snyder, I think he's a fantastic filmmaker in a way that he's very visual. Mm-hmm. I mean, and one of my favorite shots of the movie too was the opening sequence where you see Batman's origin story, mm-hmm. and which is done with no dialogue.
Yeah.
It's just music while the credits are rolling. I really like that set.
I kind of feel like that was also done that way people don't bitch that, we gotta watch his origin story again. It's like, we got it in the fucking opening credits. Calm the fuck down.
Yeah. So I thought that nice. And also when they find the piece of the kryptonite, in the on underwater.
Yeah.
That scene I thought was just gorgeous. I mean the way the water looked, how it was filmed underwater, how when they took it out. Mm-hmm. I thought that scene was just beautiful. Mm-hmm. So visually the movie is gorgeous. So the underwater scene. Again, we're doing spoilers, so this is spoiler for. So when Batman rescues Martha Kent, mm-hmm. that scene felt straight out of the Arkham games. Mm-hmm. I love that that part. That beat 'em up. It felt violent. It felt crude. It felt dark. It felt Batman. I really like that. The joke. I love the joke that I'm a friend of your son. Yeah. I really like that.
I like the better delivery. I can tell the cape.
Yeah, I mean in a movie, like very humorless movie, that felt really fun. That felt really good. It was like a funny movie in a horror film. Like you kind of need that to balance out all the crazy.
Yeah.
So yeah. Also, the personalized Justice League folders. I mean, I thought that was kind of funny. Like okay, these are metahumans, but instead of putting them just a code name or a number, I'm gonna make little like
little symbols for them.
Little symbols for them and names and everything because because when you see Jesse Eisenberg and how crazy it is in this movie, you believe that he would do that. That origin story about that. What was the last shot? Oh, the last shot.
Oh, the dirt coming up?
The dirt coming up. Some people thought it was unnecessary. I kind of liked it. I liked it as a closing thing. I liked it. And two last things. One, I didn't love this movie, but I love the setup that it has for Justice League.
Okay.
I actually like that. And just a little plus, Aquaman's hair is gorgeous. That's it.
All right, fuck
All right.
it. I'll take a plus. I'll take whatever pluses you have.
Your pros.
The movie. Done.
So we can go to cons?
I will be giving all my pros as you give your cons by answering all your cons.
Okay. Okay. I'm gonna take this off because it's hot. Okay. Okay. So I made a list of cons that they're not what people are complaining about. Well, some of them are.
Yeah.
But it's the sort of things that I personally didn't like about the movie that you claim it's amazing, it's incredible. I like it. I think it's a good. I gotta select my words better. Okay, let's tackle cons. First, are people feel what they don't understand? This was an overused line in the first Man of Steel, and I didn't like that it popped in again because I think it's such a cliche line.
Don't get hung up on one point of dialogue. I mean, just as much as, people fear what they don't understand, there's also, with great power comes great responsibility. In that same sense, there are some lines that are timeless that are necessary to be used. Yeah. And I think in this particular film, it was necessary to get the point across. People are scared of Superman. They're scared of what they don't know. Mm-hmm. It's true. It was just getting the point across. Yeah.
I will say that some of this are nitpicks. So that was definitely a nitpick.
Do you mind if I cross?
Sure.
All right. One complaint I know a lot of people had was the camera. And again, my complaints are in order of the film because when I watched it the second time yesterday, I was taking notes on my phone about people's complaints. So here's one of them, and I think we'll be going back and forth on this. All right, first one, Jimmy Olsen's 35mm camera. Why was he taking photos? Well, because, dipshits, you can track a digital camera. If you at least have a film camera, you can kind of present, look, no one's going to track us. Look at my normal camera that uses film, you dumbass. It doesn't use any kind of text so they can't track it. People were complaining about that he used a film camera in modern day. For fuck's sake, think. This is one of the things that DC was scared of, which real quick, I guess I'm going to bring this up. DC was scared that people weren't going to be able to fill in the blanks themselves. They were scared of that, openly scared of that.
Okay.
The fact of the matter is, I back them up because apparently some people are idiots. Not all of this film, a lot of this film asked you to fill in the blank yourself because they expect more from their audience. Maybe their audience failed them, but I will continue to go on throughout here.
I think in a world where it's 2016 and people still collect vinyls, why the fuck would you get angry at seeing someone with a film camera?
Right.
I think it's dumb. But other than that...
This isn't the Avengers. We're not going to hand the answers to you. We're going to make you work.
Okay, that's low.
That's
low and unnecessary.
That's low and unnecessary. Well, guess what? This is going to...
94%. Okay, another...
$500 million in under 5 days. Largest worldwide opening of all time.
Wait until Civil War comes out. Okay,
suck a cock.
Okay, next. This is another nitpick. It's kind of small, but I saw a lot of people saying Christopher Nolan left the bar too high, which I don't see it as a complaint. I agree, but I don't think it's a genuine complaint because it's a different thing. It's like we're gonna compare and contrast, but it might have left the bar too high.
Okay, I get that. Here's my thing though. Do we compare the original Batman film with Michael Keaton compared to The Dark Knight?
Yes, we do.
They're two. I don't the way I see it. They're two completely different beasts. One's a comic book film. One is a real life possible interpretation. Batman vs Superman is its own interpretation. It's its own version of the world. It's more of a comic book version, but darker and gritty. It's like a hybrid between the Michael Keaton films and comic book contents versus Christopher Nolan's real life possibilities. It kind of meshes them in pretty well.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I actually agree with that. Yeah, I just wanted to say, if you haven't seen this movie and you're first of all, if you're all the way here, fuck you. Second of all, if you're gonna go in with the mentality of this is the Nolan's way better, don't go in with that mentality. Just don't go in with that. No, this is not, you don't have to take this seriously. It's supposed to be more fun.
Yeah.
And it's supposed to make you think.
It's action packed.
Yeah.
Matt?
I wrote Jesse Eisenberg. A lot of people were. Oh, you want to say something?
Oh, I was going to give mine.
Okay,
I thought
go.
we were going to be going back.
Okay, yeah, go.
Sorry. Real quick. All right, another thing. Again, in order, Superman kills. Apparently, something he does in Africa causes the death of quite a few people, and they hold a hearing for that. Hearing one of the ladies say, "Oh, it was terrible. He doesn't answer to any man, not even to God, I think." Here's the thing. They think Superman killed people with bullets, and people were pissed. Oh, they really think Superman killed people with bullets? No, dipshits. The presence of Superman caused the death of people. That's what they're pissed about. They don't think Superman was like, wait, I have heat vision, but let me grab one of these human guns and murder people. No, idiots. No. Superman's presence caused this breakout firefight, which killed people. That's what it was. He caused the deaths. He didn't actually murder anyone. And in case anyone says that he killed the leader who had Lois Lane at gunpoint, we don't actually see the body, and it's very possible he just threw his ass through a few walls. Just saying.
Probably. Okay, I was gonna say, a lot of people complain about Jesse Eisenberg. I did too last night. But then I remember about the original Christopher Reeves version and how Gene Hackman portrayed an even crazier Lex Luthor. So I thought Jesse Eisenberg, was fine.
Yeah.
There are scenes where he feels extremely awkward, which I'm surprised because he can play awkward pretty well, and that felt a little too real.
Uh-huh.
Like that scene when he's giving the speech in the party.
Yeah.
That felt too. I almost got secondhand embarrassment. I was like, I gotta look away. But there are scenes where he actually looks menacing. The last scene where he's trapped in the jail, he looks and sounds pretty menacing. So I think it's effective. So Jesse Eisenberg, not really a con, but just as a thing that people should consider that, yeah, he went crazy, but Gene Hackman went even crazier. So what's the point?
Yeah.
All right. I wrote Henry Cavill is a viable Superman. I don't think he's great in the role. I think he's just he does fine.
Mm-hmm.
So that's a complaint I have. He doesn't feel very real.
I've taken more from Henry Cavill as Superman than I ever did Christopher Reeves or the last two portrayals on Smallville and Superman Returns, because this feels like a more realistic, not happy-go-lucky, everything's okay, guys. It's more like, these people are assholes, man. I saved their lives and all they do is bitch.
Yeah.
I like not necessarily dark brooding Superman, but more like, what the fuck is it going to take to get these people to not shit their pants every time I fly by?
Yeah.
I like this. He to me, he gave a lot of struggle. And personally, one of my favorite scenes, maybe my second favorite scene in the whole film, besides the fight, was when he's talking to Lois Lane after he saves her right by the taxi, and he says, "I have to convince him to help me, Lois, or I'll have to die." And then he's flying up, and the pain in his face just tells you everything. He doesn't want to have to do this again. And he says, not everyone stays clean in this world. And he flies off. But just the pain in his face did more for me than Christopher Reeves did in 4 films, or What's His Face did in 7 seasons, or the other one in that boring movie.
Yeah. I personally really like Smallville. But maybe because I think I like Clark Kent more than I like Superman. I started realizing that pretty early, because I never cared for Superman. I never cared for his story. I thought it was pretty boring. And then I watched Smallville, and I liked that story. And then I started reading Max Landis's version of Superman called American Alien, which is amazing. I mean, because it's just Clark Kent being Clark Kent. Mm-hmm. It's fun. It's great. And if you can pick up American Alien, it's great.
Do you have an online copy, or do you have the hard book?
I did this thing where I bought it on Amazon, but I get it when a new volume comes out, I get it in the mail digitally, and when the actual book that collects everything comes out in hardcover, I'm gonna get that in the mail.
How much was that?
I think it was $17 or $20.
Shit, that's worth it.
Yeah, it's worth it.
Nice.
Plus, Max Landis is great. So I wrote zero chemistry between Clark Kent and Lois Lane.
Really?
I feel nothing for them. I don't know what happened between Man of Steel and this one. That apparently they're in love and apparently they care for each other. I feel like some scenes. What?
The Ring.
Okay, wait for that. Wait. That scene that scene at the beginning when she's in the bathroom and he just like walks in and they just stare at each other. I felt it was so dry, so boring. I mean, you could have cut that scene and added more fight. I would have been more happy. Mm-hmm. And I didn't think there's a lot of chemistry. Fight that.
I think that they're in an actual relationship because most relationships don't come off like in the movie. It's like happy-go-lucky. Oh, hey, do we love each other? Yes. It's only been 18 months, but yes.
No,
it's
but
like
no,
they're developing their relationship.
But every relationship has like their own system, and they just seem to not have one.
Oh, plus also bear in mind in that particular scene when he walks in, she is kind of like, "Hey, they're blaming you again," kind of thing. They're kind of like, hey, you know, they're blaming you for what happened in Africa or whatever. And he pretty much tells her, I don't really give a shit. It's for you. I will massacre people to get to you, to save your life. Yeah. Which is one of the points I was going to make. Even if Superman did kill that one terrorist that had Lois at gunpoint, fuck you. He had a gun to Lois's head. Of course he's going to massacre the guy. Fuck him. Next.
All right. I wrote Okay, Superman had his own movie, which is Man of Steel, to try and fit in with society. So it's him and his attempts to fit in as an American with society. And I felt that the fact they kept going back to that in this one, when he had his own movie to do that, fell out of place. I kind of just wanted to see Superman be Superman so that he could face Batman. It made it a little bit more complicated. People say, "Oh, it's complex." It's not complex. It makes it more complicated. And it could make the general audience make it a little bit hard to follow, especially because I know a lot of people who saw this did not see Man of Steel. So, fight that.
Well, let's see. Like I said, they're going for more of a real world interpretation. How do you think people would react to Superman if he was real? Yes, I do think that there would be hearings. I do think Washington would try to bring him in and try to tell him, hey, you can't do these certain things. I do think some kind of tight-ass white female senator would, have a stick up her ass and say, you need to answer for this, sir.
Yeah.
Hillary Clinton, I'm speaking to you, bitch.
If Superman was real, the Koreans would have said that they made him.
And he would go and blow up the Koreans.
North Koreans.
North Koreans.
Well, they don't have YouTube and can't watch this, so.
I don't give a shit. Which one? I don't care. Bird?
No, the South is cool.
Oh, South is cool?
Yeah.
Okay.
All they do is dance.
South Korea, you're awesome. Yeah. But no, I like the fact that they had him confronting the government. It is a realistic thing. The government would call him in.
Okay. Yeah, they would. But would he answer? That's the thing.
Yes, if he is to be an icon, if he is to be the leader, if he is to be an example for all of us to follow, he needs to answer for his crimes. And as far as the whole, why they're doing it, yeah, because Man of Steel ended with half a major city completely fucking decimated. Like, you need that. You need to bring in whoever caused that destruction and hold them accountable. Which, by the way, here's another thing. People were pissed. Why was the world engine left in the Indian Ocean after Man of Steel? Why hadn't Superman gone and got it yet? Well, here's the thing. That's international waters. He can't just fly over and be like, so I'm going to go retrieve this and bring it back to America. Yeah. That's kind of illegal.
You gotta do some paperwork. Yeah.
Yeah, and I mean the fact that it took more than 18 months to get that paperwork through, that just adds to the realism.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
As a person who has to deal with paperwork every single week, I can assure you, that that felt real. Right. Okay, I wrote Ben Affleck is playing a character, but that character is not Batman. Ben Affleck looks great as Bruce Wayne. You look at him, and he looks straight out of the animated series.
Okay.
But there was some things that I didn't like about it. I hated the costume. I think it was ridiculously bulky. It didn't. I mean,
it's built like a brick shit house.
Yeah, but that looks good in an Arkham game. It doesn't. It makes me feel bad about myself. Is what I'm trying to say. And
oh, gee, you feel bad about yourself looking at fucking 42-year-old built like a brick shit house Batman. Pretty sure if I took a knife to that guy's abs, if I took a bat to his abs, the bat would break.
Yeah. I saw
What are you?
I saw Dogma like 3 weeks ago, and he is a fucking stick. How? Where did he get that back?
They drank some of the marble juice.
Probably. Oh, so now you support the marble juice.
Okay. I stole your joke. Yes, I did.
Right.
Yes, I did. Wait.
Anyway, I think a lot of people were praising Batman, and I thought he was, again, just viable at best. He was better than Superman, but I think. But I just I don't know. There was something that didn't click with me. I like the little voice changer, though. I think I didn't understand why he talked within the trailers, but then it's a voice changer. That makes sense. It feels more real than change his voice. That felt weird.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
All right. My next thing. Again, I'm still in like the first 20 minutes of this movie.
Yeah.
The experimental bullets. People were throwing a bitch fit. Why is he giving them experimental bullets? Why was that a big deal? Why did that have to be a thing? Well, because, dipshits, if you're going to basically try to frame Superman for a crime, do you want to be traced? The only difference between an experimental bullet and mass-produced bullets are the fact that they're fucking mass-produced. Jesse Eisenberg had them create, Lex Luthor had them create a specific bullet that only they can use, so that way it's harder to trace. That way, gee fucking willikers, they can't be traced. For fuck's sake, people. Jesus. Fill in the blanks. I'm sorry. That again, stupid things have been bothering me.
Okay. I wrote soundtrack is forgettable. Hans Zimmer, he wrote themes for Justice League, but this is going to be officially his last composing work for a superhero movie.
Okay.
Which I thought it was dumb because his score is kind of forgettable. And I was excited because him working with Junkie XL, I thought it was going to be great, but I didn't hear Junkie XL until Wonder Woman popped in, and you just get him for one song? Like, what the hell?
No, I think, honestly, with the part where he goes, da-dun, da-dun,
Okay.
da-dun, da-dun, when Jesse Eisenberg is around
Okay.
that specific score, I think that was actually Junkie XL.
Okay.
That doesn't sound like something that Hans Zimmer would do.
Okay.
To me,
Yeah.
personally.
Okay. I also wrote just very quickly. Gotham is now right next to the Metropolis.
Yeah, normally they're like a couple hundred.
Yeah.
Normally they're like 100 miles apart, but
Are you-
this one they're like sister cities by a bay. Think San Francisco and Oakland.
Can you just imagine like something like that happening here, like Bath of Edinburgh versus God of McAllen? Something like.
Yeah, our guy would whoop your ass.
It would have been fun. Oh yeah, one scene that bothered me a lot, and I hated this. You know that scene at the beginning when Ben Affleck is running through the city, like calling the people on his building, and he's like, "Jack, get out of there!" Who the hell is Jack? We don't know, but the movie doesn't take time to explain that, and we don't mention him again.
Oh, gee, you mean the old
that's
man on the
important.
phone?
So,
That's like,
well, they don't mention.
we're getting out.
No, yeah, but like they were in the building, and Bruce Wayne has to go like, "Hey, get out of there!" And he's like, "Shit, we gotta get out of here!" Like, did he just waited for his boss to like give him the okay to leave? An alien is destroying the city. It's every man for himself. Get the fuck out of there! Defend that. I want to see you defend that.
I'm gonna get really dark by defending this.
Don't.
No, let me finish. Let me say something.
This is his word, not mine.
No, okay. No, this is counts by hundreds of people.
Okay.
All right. When 9/11 happened and the airplanes went and hit the Twin Towers, give me a second. When that happened, people didn't automatically evacuate. They didn't know what the hell was going on. It was shock. It was awe. In hindsight, yes, get the fuck out. But at the moment, when you're in shock, when you see some kind of tragic event happening, whether it's a plane crashing into a building or a fucking world engine pancaking buildings, you're just like, what the hell?
Yeah,
because
but
this is completely different. It's completely new territory. It's like if a nuke went off in Austin, if a nuke went off in in San Antonio right now, we would be able to see the flash from here. We're not that far away.
Probably.
Would you think run inside because of the fallout? Would you just go, oh my god?
Yeah, for like 5 seconds, and then I would actually fucking run. The thing was not just him. The whole building was just like, oh, I guess outside is happening. Okay, I gotta crunch these numbers. Like fucking move, man.
No, what shit, dude? They are in shock. Like when
they were not in shock. They were crunching numbers.
No, they're looking outside of the window, going, "What the hell is that?" Plus, if you think about it, the world engine had just gotten there.
Yeah, but still, fucking move, man. I mean,
they were still in the process of pancaking.
Pancaking. I need to get a shirt that says pancaking.
So to defend that properly.
Well, it's fucking human like.
Yeah, but humans are stupid.
Yeah, but
have you not seen the recordings from the fucking like proper height of a plane. Like we didn't like. They were in shock.
As a person who lived in Mexico for the long of my life, for the long part of my life, there were a lot of gun shooting coming out. That's not a racist thing. That's an actual thing. I'm from there. I can say that shit, and it's real, and it happens. So yeah, you see that shit, you go and hide, you go and run. You don't stay there. You're just not here like that little girl. And when she was like, my mom's there.
You mean my mom is dead.
Yeah. That I understand. But she's a child. Those are hard-working, American-born, soil-fed people that can choose for themselves to run, and they don't do it, man. They stay there. They need to wait for a call from their boss to be like, oh, we can leave? Oh, shit, thank you, man. But I have to return later? Like, no, what the hell?
They were in shock and awe, but whatever. All right, here's another one of my things. People bitched a lot about how the first third of the movie had a lot of dialogue. There was a lot of talking in the first third of the movie.
So it's not a Mad Max movie. There's supposed to be dialogue.
No. That's what I'm saying. Like, apparently one of the complaints was there was too much talking. Oh, you mean fucking character development and story development? That's what you mean? You mean Superman developing into a likable character that we can hopefully relate to, or Batman becoming a tortured soul? You mean that character development? Eat a dick.
Next. This is a nitpick. But Batman uses, 2 times in the movie, he uses trackers.
Okay.
The little bombs that he throws. Did the trackers needed to have a beep and a red light?
No, but
where they can be seen and heard by anyone. The fact that they didn't found them was ridiculous to me.
The fact that people are stupid enough to not put certain things together in this movie means that, this needs to be a tracker. Make sure the audience will fucking get it, because some of them are idiots.
We can get that it's a tracker. It doesn't have to be.
We know this. People
can assume it. They
can assume that that 35mm camera won't have a tracker. They can assume that experimental bullets are just so someone can't be tracked. They can assume a lot of things, but apparently people are idiots.
Well, how can they not assume? You just show that he threw something, and then you can show Alfred looking through the thing. There, that's a tracker, that's a connection. It's obvious. If you don't get that, you're a fucking asshole. You didn't need the red light and the beeping. You were gonna get punked. They're gonna get date raped up in there.
Right now, I can hear my cousins. I can hear my sisters and my mom. I can even hear possibly even my dad coming to me, whispering in my ear, "What did he just do?" If there was no red beeping dot, I can hear them already going, "Mijito, ¿qué pasó? ¿Qué pasa?" And I'm just gonna be like, he put a tracker. How do you know it's a tracker? Because it's a fucking tracker, Dad.
Because it's a fucking tracker, Dad. Nice.
There. See, that's why they did it. Okay. All right. Next.
All right. I have an actual question here.
Go.
Why did Lex Luthor want to put them fighting each other?
Who else has a chance against him?
Well, he was gonna create a weapon against them, so why make them fight?
Because you need a bullet. Well, okay, to start, there are never enough deterrents against a fucking demigod. So what do? You get the Bat of Gotham to take him on. You don't have that? Well,
a human.
The kryptonite got stolen. Batman has an opportunity. All right, fuck it. Let's send in the goddamn Doomsday. Throw everything at him.
I think it was a lot. It was a lot going on, and you couldn't track what Lex Luthor was thinking. I mean, I also want.
Lex was thinking he wants to kill this son of a bitch. So how's he gonna do it? Throw everything at him. You throw the Bat. You throw Doomsday. You throw the Green Rock. Something's gotta stick.
By risking thousands of people's lives.
Fuck those people.
Oh, fuck those people. Fuck the innocent people that did nothing wrong.
Do you think Lex Luthor cares?
Fuck little Judy and her daughter. Fuck the dog who was walking on the street.
Yes.
Fuck Frank, the old man who's speaking in pigeons in the park. Fuck all of them.
Do you think Lex Luthor gives a shit?
Yeah, but
no, he doesn't. He's fucking crazy. He killed his own assistant.
Look at that shit. Yeah, he killed his own assistant, who was quite hot.
She was too twiggy for me.
I wrote why is
her arms are as thick as my. Her legs are as thick as my arm. Anyway,
don't body shame. Why is it so easy to hack
trainer?
Why is it so easy to hack a Kryptonian ship?
What do you mean it's easy?
Why is it so easy?
There's only one.
Yeah, but it was a cakewalk.
Yeah, because the government had already tarped it off, and Jesse Eisenberg got his way into the goddamn ship.
Yeah, but I'm gonna assume that an advanced Avatar-like alien race is advanced enough to not be fooled by just I'm gonna put the other guy's fingerprints here, right here.
Well, when he walks in, they're like, "Do you wish to take command?" "Yes, please." You know why? Because he got in.
I don't like it.
It's like an alien getting into a fucking Ford. It's not that hard. You just open the goddamn door and you can drive it.
We're not an advanced species. We're.
I don't think that they were thinking that some kind of other race was gonna get into their fucking pods.
Well, we should start thinking that.
Well, fuck. You should go talk to the Kryptonians. Oh, that's right.
I would say that's I would say that's a low blow, but they're not here to defend themselves. So
Henry Cavill pops up. Hey, what the fuck, guys?
Hey, what the fuck? Well, he can't. Nice.
Shit, that was
Okay. Here's an actual question. What if Batman would have killed Superman? Who takes care of Doomsday?
Wonder Woman and Batman.
Lex Luthor did not. Well, he kind of knew about Wonder Woman, but he didn't know that she would show up for that.
Yeah. Well, no, Doomsday would have been dealt with.
So he would have
died.
Who?
Doomsday still would have been killed.
No. I meant because Lex Luthor released Doomsday to specifically kill Superman.
Yes.
And then he also pitted Batman versus Superman against each other.
Yeah.
So what if Batman would have killed Superman? Still, Doomsday is like then Lex Luthor is just a dick who wants people to die.
Well, no, I would argue that Lex Luthor in the beginning, right before Doomsday takes his first punch at Lex, he goes, "My creation, love me like I'm your daddy," because I kind of am. Yeah. I think he thought he could control it.
He didn't. He was about to punch him.
Yeah, but he approaches the monster like he owns him. He approaches him like he's his father.
Yeah, the same way that the creator of Pac-Man approached Pac-Man in Pixels, and still ate him.
Yeah, but he thought something different. You're going with the mindset thinking that, oh, this is my creation. He's not going to kill me.
He did. I wrote
my
felt like fighting each other.
Relationship development. I love the fact that there was a lot of relationship development between Superman and Lois Lane in this movie.
Okay.
I felt it. Superman basically says straight out, "I don't give a shit what they say. I would come after you. I love you." The ring at the very end. Him telling her, "I love you" right before he goes in for a death. Like there's so much development between their relationship in this film. I love it. That makes them a more believable couple.
What was I gonna say? I think the Dawn of Justice would have been a better title for the movie because the Batman v Superman fight is 10 minutes.
That's a fucking amazing 10 minutes.
Yeah, in a 2.5 hour movie. I mean the movie. I like the movie more for the introduction of what possibly eventually will be the Justice League than I did for the Batman v Superman fight.
I would like to point out that there were not one, not two, but 3 main event fights in this movie.
Yeah.
I think this film paid its dues in action.
Okay. Which were?
Batman in the Warehouse, Batman and Superman and Wonder Woman versus Doomsday.
Okay, that counts because
there were 3 main event fights.
Yeah, because I thought you were gonna say the first encounter between Batman and Superman, but they just stared at each other, which I thought was dumb.
No.
And that line, we're so excited about that line. The "Do you bleed?" It felt like. Oh my god! It felt like a YouTube commentator, like someone said something. Oh well, you're stupid. Like oh yeah, you can fly. Fine, fuck you. It felt like Malfoy and Harry Potter. Like oh fuck you, Potter. I'm gonna. My father will hear about this. It felt dumb. Well, coming from Batman, it's not supposed to sound dumb.
But he's telling him straight up, "I'm gonna kill you."
Yes, and Superman don't care. Superman don't care. Superman gonna fly.
Superman don't give a fuck.
Yeah, Superman don't care. This what? Well, you go. Okay, I was gonna say, okay, Batman and Superman felt like fighting each other. I think I wrote it wrong. Okay.
One thing I'm gonna miss is the deleted scene because I know that they did film a football game with Bruce Wayne and
Okay.
Bruce Wayne and Clark Kent were both at the sports event. There was a football game between Metropolis and Gotham. They deleted that scene. I can't wait to watch it in the final product. You can see some of it in the background when what's his face? When Morpheus is getting pissed at Superman for not writing.
Yeah.
I love it, and I want to see it. I want to see sports in their world. I want to see little clips. If I could see like a judge hearing in the world of Harry Potter, I would love to. Just because that looks amazing.
Yeah.
Like glimpses into the world. I love this.
You know what they should do? You know how they're making like this virtual reality, things. Because some people want to make those for gaming, but then I saw this one guy who recreated the bus scene from My Neighbor Totoro, which you don't do anything. You just walk through it and you just witness it happening in front of your eyes. They should do that for say a Harry Potter court hearing or a Batman v Superman football game. I saw someone made it with The Voice, the singing competition, where you're sitting in the chair and then you get to turn around and the other judges are right next to you and you feel like you're there.
That's awesome.
I think that, so virtual reality guys, get on that. Okay, this is another nitpick, but it's also a little bit bigger. That scene where the Batman v Superman are about to start fighting and Lois Lane is in the Daily Planet office and she just sees it happening. She immediately just goes to what's his name, Lawrence Fishburne, and she just says, "I need a helicopter. It's not for a story." And he's just like, "Sure, bro."
Yeah,
what the fuck, Morpheus?
Because her face says it all. Her face is like, "This is some deep shit. I need it now."
Yeah, but you're gonna.
And my sister runs into my room and says, "We got to go right now," and gives me that face that Lois Lane gave Harry. I think his name's Harry. I would just be like, "All right, let's go," and we go handle the shit.
Yeah, but he wasn't like, "Okay, fine." He was like, "Sure, bro, take it, whatever."
No, it wasn't. He was like, "All right, Jenny, get her helicopter. Don't bother landing in the helipad. Don't bother landing on the helipad. Land on the roof."
All right.
The roof, Lois.
Go.
Superman. Why is he a false god, ladies and gentlemen? The guy goes and paints on his thing. Yeah. Why does he have to be a false god? Why can't he just be a guy trying to do the right thing?
Because we fear what we don't understand.
Suck a dick. Next.
Okay, this isn't a complaint. It's just a question. Why was Wayne Manor destroyed, and do you think it has to do with Jason Todd's death?
Definitely so. I would argue that Jason Todd. If there is any truth that the Joker is Jason Todd, which I severely doubt, but let's say there is some truth to that, Jason Todd would obviously know about all of Batman's secrets and would go and burn down Wayne Manor. Okay. Which opens the possibility to either a Red Hood scenario or maybe Joker versus Batman in Wayne Manor. There's plenty of ways that can go down. Or maybe they'll introduce the Court of Owls. Or maybe he just never went back as a child because he fucking hated the place because that reminds him of his dead parents.
Yeah. Also, why did the pressing decision to keep the suit?
Huh?
Why did the pressing decision to keep the Jason Todd suit?
To remind him.
Yeah, but I mean, it's
like when, no offense, people, it's like when a really fat, obese, 350-pound man puts up a poster of a really, really fit son of a bitch in his room, is to remind him that's the goal, or that's the reason why I'm doing this, or that's why I don't do certain things. Mm-hmm. It's to push him forward. It's a constant reminder. It's a life and death reminder of what to do, what not to do. Mm-hmm. That suit tells him, don't fuck up today, because if you fuck up today, this happens again.
Okay. That wasn't a complaint. It was more a question.
Okay. Did I answer properly?
Yeah. What was it?
Oh, here's one. Okay. Some people complained how Batman got tricked with green lights to think that it was kryptonite in the nightmare sequence.
Yeah.
And they're like, green lights wouldn't trick Batman. Well, no, dipshit. He's not thinking that they're going to trick him because he's kept these people alive in the apocalypse. He doesn't think that they're going to trick him. And the nightmare sequence, I loved it. It showed how scared Batman is of Superman. He is scared of him. He's terrified of him. At one point, also throughout the fight, when he's shooting... Oh, there's another major fight in the middle of the goddamn movie, the nightmare sequence.
Yeah.
At one point, when he's shooting his gun everywhere, there's a girl who's part of his team, the Wastelander, who raises her hand up, and Batman grabs her hand and starts pulling her, and she starts shooting while he's shooting. Yeah. I like those little things because it shows he cares about his people. He cares about his fellow man. Yeah. He doesn't he's at gunpoint, but as soon as Superman soldiers start massacring his people, that's when he's like, no! Yeah. Bah! And he starts going batshit crazy on them.
Yeah. That scene, first of all, it felt like straight out of Sucker Punch.
Uh-huh.
For that. Like visually, it felt like Sucker Punch. Second, I agree with what the scene is doing, but if they cut it completely out of the movie, I wouldn't care. I think it was just an excuse to look. I can do visual. but it's effective in a way. In a way. Okay, another question right here is, why doesn't Batman mark Lex Luthor at the end? Because, what...
Lex isn't scared of him.
What?
Lex isn't scared of him.
No, like, what? Still, why wouldn't he... After everything that he made, why wouldn't he mark him? Why the sudden mercy? I mean, because Batman kills in this movie. Why the mercy for him?
His kill count is only 1 from what I can remember. I'm just throwing that out.
Still, it's a death. Okay. The question is, why doesn't he kill him? The question is, why doesn't he mark him? And why the mercy out of nowhere?
Well, also apparently, like, if you get branded by the bat, it's a death sentence in jail. Pretty much, they will kill you. So maybe he wanted Lex to live so that way he can have the chance to kill Adam himself, or maybe he just can't afford to kill. It's kind of like keeping Khan alive. You need to. You don't really have a choice in the matter. You need it to be alive. Real quick.
Yeah.
Lex manipulating Clark with the photos. People were complaining. Why did he send photos? Why was that necessary? Character development.
I
I thought that was self-explanatory.
Yeah, that's
right?
pretty obvious.
Right? What the
Pretty
fuck? Google.
Because if he just says, I have your mother, it's just gonna be like,
no,
sure,
no,
bro.
No. I mean the photos of the guy who was killed that causes Batman to go interrupt.
Oh.
That causes Superman to go interrupt.
Well, same
Batman.
thing.
Right? That's what I thought. That's obvious, isn't it?
Yeah.
All right, for you fucking haters that don't get it, even he says you can suck a dick.
Yeah,
That's saying a
suck
lot.
a dick.
Next.
All right. Let's talk about the fucking Martha scene.
All right. Let's go.
So you probably already know this, but the reason they stopped fighting is because Bruce Wayne realizes that their mothers have the same name. If you remember this last night when that happened, I went down, I covered my head, I was like, Jesus fucking Christ, I can't with this, I can't fucking with this. After analyzing that, I realized that it's still a fucking stupid scene. If I met Donald Trump and we realized that we have the same, like our mothers have the same name, I would still want to fucking kill him. That doesn't change anything. It doesn't humanize Superman. It doesn't make him. It doesn't make them equal. You can say that it does. But in my eyes, it doesn't work. Defend the Donald Trump argument. Defend that shit.
Well, you're using an unfair example because Donald Trump is a known asshole. Superman, they don't know him personally. They just know about his actions.
Okay.
Donald Trump, we know is a dick. A better example to you would be, again, if a man came from the sky, destroyed half of city by accident trying to save us, and then did multiple acts of kindness to us, saving...
Like what?
First he saves a girl out of a burning building.
Yeah, one girl.
He pulls some kind of destroyed ship across the Arctic. I'm assuming to get it out of the way for something. The Russian space station, the one where it blows up. Yeah, he catches that shit like it's nothing. He saves people from a flood. He does good things.
Yeah.
Superman does good things. Now, assume you simply want to kill him because he has the power to massacre people. He's an alien. He's from another world. He has the power to massacre the fucking planet. You have a spear. You're just about to stab him. And he says his mother's name. And he asks you and pleads with you, don't kill me. He doesn't say, don't kill me. He doesn't say, but I'm a god. He doesn't tell him, how did you defeat me? I am Satan. You know what he says? Just save my mother. Just save Martha. I don't give a shit. Fuck me. I don't care. Save Martha. That is a humanizing moment. When you're about to murder someone and their last thought isn't, don't hurt me. Their last thought is, just save my mom. Fuck me. I don't care. Just save my mom. You grow not only respect for the person, but you understand this person is not a bad guy. I dare you, if you have a gun to a criminal's head and he says, shoot me, but just save my mom before she can get killed, you're not going to pull the trigger on that guy.
I might break his leg.
Did I provide a good argument?
You found a good argument, but
Martha!
It doesn't make me like the scene better because all you said, yeah, I get that. I just think it's a stupid scene.
Fair enough.
Yeah, I'm not saying it's not effective. I'm just saying it's stupid.
The logistics work.
The what?
My logic works. Oh, another thing some people had a problem with. Batman using a gun. If you go back and read, watch, or reference The Dark Knight Returns in any manner, he does use a sniper weapon at one point for a different use. So he uses it as a grapple, to get the grapple from one building to another.
Yeah.
In this one, he just uses the gun to get the GPS tracker.
Yeah. Yeah.
Again, people bitch that he used a gun. No, he's used it. Frank Miller's had him use one.
Yeah. Speaking of The Dark Knight Returns, I like how they used a lot of story from that. Even that scene when Superman is in space and he's like all trooped and shit.
Yeah.
That's straight out of Dark Knight Returns.
Yeah, it is.
What else? Well, I'm ready to give my final thoughts. You want to say?
Actually, I still got to go. Do you mind if I tee off real quick?
Sure, go.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is going to be teeing off. We'll have a counter to see how many of these are. No one is safe in the car drag. Truth is, Batman hits the car that's empty. When he drops the car in another vehicle, the guy is stuck down. They don't die. So Batman's real kill count in this film is only 1. Next 2, mommy time is needed. Oh yeah, Superman spending time with his mother. Character development. Again, he looks to her for guidance. What else? Lex uses paychecks to manipulate Batman. Well, of course, it wasn't Joker, it was Lex. Again, he's doing the same tactics. If you actually look, the handwriting is the same between the photos that are sent to Clark Kent and the paychecks sent to Bruce Wayne. Same fucking thing. Next, why do I say people in the explosion? Because they're fucking dead. In the explosion in the Capitol, when the guy blows up his pipe bombs and murders everyone in the Capitol building on the hill, people said, why didn't Superman rush and save people? Because they're all fucking dead. Did you not see the scope of that explosion? That explosion started literally in one small courtroom with the doors closed and went to the other side of the building. Superman can't save those people, ladies and gentlemen. He is not God. He cannot reverse time. He is only a superpowered being with super strength. He cannot reverse time. He is not the fucking Flash.
He could reverse time in the original Superman.
We don't reference that piece of shit.
What?
Next, they're dead. Bombing used to manipulate the man. Oh yeah, and the bombing was used to manipulate the Man of Steel. Oh, why did they have the bombing? Why was that necessary? Why would it on Capitol Hill? Again, manipulate him into isolation. Which here's actually one of my favorite parts of the entire goddamn movie. Which I hated the fact that people hated this. The Papa Kent story. Do you understand the purpose for it, right?
Yeah.
Why do people bitch about this? Papa Kent is basically telling them a story about how he had to deal with some bad shit too, but he had to learn how to live with it.
That was that felt more like a humanizing moment
Yeah.
than the Martha scene. In my eyes, at least. At least you get that voice box attached to a body that kind of sounds and its voice and sounds and looks like Kevin Costner,
Yeah.
or maybe it's the real Kevin Costner. I really can't tell them
wasn't.
apart. But yeah, you bring him back and. It was actually one of my favorite parts of the movie. It felt real because yeah, Clark leaves because he can't take it. They keep bashing him and bashing and bashing. He needed a second to get away, and he lost his dad twice. It was a nice moment to just see him again and so he could hear his teachings again. I thought that was a humanizing moment.
I love that moment, but people are bitching. Oh, was that a dream? Was he in real life? Was he in limbo?
Really, that's the dream
Really?
sequence that you're complaining about? The dark side symbol? You don't complain about that shit?
Well, no. Remember the Okay, I'm sorry. I have to say this straight up.
Yeah.
From Screen Junkies, Andy and Dan hated that scene. Screen Junkies, for fuck's sake, I expect better from you guys. Really? Next. No. Like, I've been a fan of Screen Junkies for well over a year. Like, well, way before movie fights ever happened. Very long time. And that's what you're gonna complain about? Really, Andy? Really, Dan? Seriously? The fuck? One of the most humanizing moments, one of the best speeches ever put in that film, ever put to a DC film. Telling him, hey, we tried to save it, I ate my hero cake while the horses were dying. That shit was like ripping my fucking heart out. And the fact that you complain about that, fuck off. You just like lowered your own bar. And that's gonna be personal? Suck a dick. I'm sorry, I may have gone personal there. Screen Junkies, you officially went from here to here with me.
If you would like to invite us on movie fights to fight about this, we accept. Just saying.
Happily. Okay, what's next? Fucking they're dead, bombing, manipulating Superman. My love is the... Oh, yeah. Superman, when he goes to talk to Lois, he basically says straight up, I wasn't thinking. Me caring for you is an issue because I don't think properly. It's true. When Lex cuts his hand in the chamber to create Doomsday and cuts his blood and throws some of the blood on Zod, what's the reason for that? Because you need living DNA. Yes, you have the body, but you need living DNA to create something, to create the monstrosity. Hence, snip. What else? No, Papa Kent, Mom... Oh, I love the fact that Martha is the push for the fight. I actually really like that part. People complain that cheapens the fight because Superman really doesn't want to fight Batman. Superman wouldn't fight Batman.
Superman doesn't want to fight Batman.
Yeah,
he just warns him like, hey, get the fuck out of here.
Quit your shit.
And that's it. Yeah.
But like, unless his arm's gonna be twisted, he's not gonna go fight Batman for no reason. Like, he's not gonna go up and snap his neck for no reason.
When the title says Batman v Superman, it's Batman against Superman. Superman don't give a care. So don't
he
give a
doesn't
fuck.
want to fight. And he even says at one point, if you wanted, you'd be dead already. Stay down.
Yeah.
And he makes the fucking effort to talk to him. Oh, and here's another thing.
They don't. He just that was one of my complaints that I forgot to talk about. They don't talk. Superman when they first meet, Superman can calmly say, "Yo, Lex Luthor, he playing with us. He is like that guy who dates two girls. No. Look at this. He's like that guy that dates these two girls at the same time. But then those girls meet, they become friends, they kick his ass."
I'm just pointing out the fact that he tried to talk to Bruce, and Bruce was like, "Let's go." And then the sound system, and he breaks the sound system. He was like, "Bruce, listen to me. Guns, destroys the guns. Dude, quit your shit."
Don't say, "Dude, quit your shit." Say, "Dude, look, Lex. Look at that shit. Look."
He's trying to talk to him, and then people complain, well, why, if he was just trying to talk to Batman, why did he throw a punch? Well, because I don't care if it's an 8-year-old or a 35-year-old man. Someone takes a swing at me, I'm going to swing back. I'm probably going to be more effective against one of those two. But I'm going to swing back if it's a 35-year-old man
Just
or
saying,
an 8-year-old child.
It's not illegal. It's not illegal. It's frowned upon, but it's not illegal to punch a kid. So, just saying.
Exactly. If an 8-year-old swings at me, I'm going to swing at him back. That's pretty much what this was. It was Batman. Superman was like, chill the fuck out, Batman. And then Batman turned to a 35-year-old man who could swing back. Which, by the way, one of the funniest scenes in the movie that people laughed at, my theater was laughing their ass off, when Batman holds up Superman and he's punching him in the face, and first Superman's like, bah, bah, bah. Then he's like, Chin turns back into like cement, and Superman's just like cling, and he's just like, oh fuck, and then Superman just dives him down. Just that scene in the theater, everyone just started laughing their ass off because Batman knew he done goofed, and he done goofed bad.
Yeah.
Let's see. Oh, and to me, Martha was a good way to stop the fight. I couldn't see any other way of him stopping him.
Like I said, it's effective. Just kind of dumb.
All right.
Okay. Final thoughts.
Final thoughts. I loved.
Final thoughts and score. Go.
You know what? You go first.
All right. The real question here is Batman v Superman a good movie? My answer, it's okay. It's okay. I mean, the trailer ruined it. If I hadn't seen that trailer with Doomsday, I think my perception of it would have been more positive. It has some fun parts, definitely. Like I said before, it's not to take it too seriously. It's a fun time at the movies, and if we're gonna start an actual war between fanboys, we might as we haven't evolved correctly then. I mean, this is fun, but this is not fun.
Oh, sorry, there were actually fistfights.
Yeah, maybe, and I'm curious about the 3-hour cut. I think because I feel like I'm in the ropes with this movie. I'm like I'm trying to like it, and there are some things I like, but there are some things that I hated. So so maybe the 3-hour cut would either ruin this movie or completely make me buy it.
Salvage it.
Yeah. So because of that, I'm giving this movie a strong 6.7 out of 10, and my consensus. It's okay. Maybe Justice League will be better.
You know what I would not mind? If Warner Brothers said, okay, we're going to release the 3-hour version, theatrical version, the same day as Civil War.
They're not going to do that.
No, but just imagine if they did.
Yeah. Well, they're dumb for doing that.
I hope they do.
Anyone stop.
I wish they would.
Well, they won't.
Damn it.
Yeah. So,
I mean, I
your
don't
consensus.
Start from the ground up. The supporting cast was amazing. I love that Lois Lane wasn't just there. She helped. I love that Lex Luthor really was a villain to be contended with. I love the fact that Doomsday was a beast. Although one of my only hitches is that I kind of wish Doomsday had been his own movie, but he got the job done, and it showed how tough he was, and it showed that sometimes you do need help. One man is not enough. I mean, I loved Martha Kent's role in this film, being a mentor and being the bridge that connected two of the greatest heroes, two of the greatest icons of all time. A name, simple as that. The cinematography in this film was beautiful. A lot of the scenes were shot again beautifully. The Papa Kent scene, the part with the pearls when the gun cocks back. I love that because no one had ever done that before, and that was just beautiful. The way Superman is introduced in Metropolis, the world is introduced to the Superman. Not saying he's a friend, Superman as in calling him a character, but the Superman as in a weapon. The world is introduced to the gun, the sniper, the Superman. I mean, the editing, I loved it. I love the way the story went. I didn't even mention the Justice League cameos, which I loved. You know, that was a mother box that transformed Cyborg. You saw Aquaman for the first time. Granted, he did look like he was holding his breath. How many fucking movies are shot underwater where it looks like they're holding their breath? Again, suck a dick.
Finding Nemo. I want that. I want that.
That's not fair.
Let me have this. Just let me have this.
Can I have an asterisk next to it?
No. Let me have this, please. Goddammit.
It's not live action.
So there's humans in it.
Fine, you can have it, but it's not live action. Next, what's it called? What else was I gonna say? Oh, Wonder Woman. I loved Wonder Woman. I love the Flash. I love the part when he comes back and warns Bruce. It gave me so much. Like I was like literally, I let go of my girlfriend and I was just like, watch this. I was holding her hand, but then I was just like, let go, get off me. I love this movie, and more or less to the meat of the film, you know, the trio. I loved Gal Gadot as Wonder Woman. She did beef up. She looked right for the part. She looked great in the costume. I love the fact that they brought back the headband thing. They had been missing that sometimes. I love the fact that they brought it back. Gal Gadot as Wonder Woman was fierce, was brutal, and personally, I think she could whoop Superman in a fist fight if she wanted to. Now to the main course, Batman and Superman. To me, this film did what Man of Steel somewhat struggled to do, was make Superman relatable. It did so much work, but it developed his character so beautifully, so well. His relationship with Lois Lane, his relationship against the planet, what he feels, what he thinks, and what he's willing to do. The fact that he took a nuke to the face says a lot, that he's willing to die for this. He's willing to die for us. The fact that he gets stabbed by Doomsday, and instead of pushing back, he grabs Doomsday, pushes himself forward so he can get the spirit farther into Doomsday and kill him. He impaled himself for us, to save us. I know, the Jesus metaphor, whatever, again, suck a dick. I loved it. And
Batman, are you going to use the name Jesus and the phrase suck a dick in the same sentence?
Well, because there's some assholes who keep comparing Superman to Jesus.
Well, the references are pretty obvious, and they're done on purpose.
Okay, like Man of Steel, you know when he floats away and he's in the cross?
I mean, yeah, that was so...
I think he's just floating away in space. How I would float like that in space, I'd be like, goodbye, Father.
It was done on purpose.
I wouldn't be like, yo! I wouldn't jump out and be like, all right, I gotta fly, deuces. No, I'd be like, I'll never see you again, will I? I got this. Anyway, okay, now Batman. Batman, dark, gritty Batman. There was some character development there, but they kind of handed him to us and said, he's a badass, take him. I love that. I love the fact that they didn't bother with the origin story too much with him. They didn't bother with Batman Year One with the training. They just said, he can fucking go, and he's awesome, and I loved him. You know, to me, he is the best Batman that we've ever had. And that's saying a lot. I know we've only seen him in one film, but think about it. If they're going to go and tell us what it took for him to get there, I think he's so realistic and griddled. I mean, literally the one issue I ever had with this film was that one kill. But in retrospect, if that's what it took to save Martha, so be it.
I personally didn't care about the kill because I read Flashpoint.
Yeah.
And I love Flashpoint, so...
That's not technically Bruce Wayne, but that's besides the point.
It's Batman.
I love this film, and it's just done so beautifully. Zack Snyder, bravo. I think I don't think you topped Watchmen, you did. You topped your masterpiece. You topped 300, in my opinion. Yeah. Is it a film that is different? And this comparison is needed right now. This film is not fun and lighthearted like Marvel. It's not. It's a dark, gritty superhero film that asks the tough questions. They're two completely different beasts, and you can enjoy them. I do personally enjoy Marvel. I do enjoy the Avengers. I just personally like DC more. Yeah. That being said, I enjoy it because of how it's different, because it doesn't joke. It takes itself seriously, and it says, look, this is some serious shit that can go down. What do you do when the shit hits the fan and you got nothing but bad decisions? I love that. Marvel doesn't do that. Not bashing them, but saying they don't ask.
They do that questions. Sometimes. They just don't focus specifically on it.
I mean, in Age of Ultron, you know, How do we get the people off the island? Oh, gee, Deus Ex Machina. The helicarrier comes and takes all the civilians away. If that was DC, they would have said, no, we need to either...
I think Wonder Woman was kind of the Deus Ex Machina of the movie.
Really? You think so?
She can't... Well,
But she was like widely introduced. It wasn't like she came out of nowhere.
Same with Samuel L. Jackson in Age of Ultron.
Yes, but he wasn't built up. Like, there was no reason for him to be there. There was no reason for them to have a helicat. Plus, to the best of our knowledge, they had destroyed the helicat carriers when Captain America...
They have a shitload. S.H.I.E.L.D. has infinite money.
No, they had 3. I remember distinctly in Captain America, they had 3. They had 3. It was those 3, and that was it. And somehow...
Well, there's one in Deadpool, so...
They have a backup?
Yeah.
Oh, wait, one of those is that... That's what was being built?
Where they're fighting at the end, and the chick that does the superhero, and she's jumping from a helicarrier.
Really? Holy shit! I did not realize that.
Yeah.
Wait, so are they gonna? Is Deadpool gonna be in the Avengers?
Yeah. And before you before you ask, do I prefer Deadpool or Batman v Superman? I prefer Deadpool.
They're two different beasts, but personally, I prefer Batman v Superman.
Yeah, but it's different in the same way that a Pixar movie and a Miyazaki film are different. You can enjoy both, and they're both beautiful to look at.
Definitely.
Yeah. It's like and just I just want to say this comment because I didn't want to mention Marvel. I didn't because they're different. They're supposed to be treated as different. There will be comparisons, but consider this. Let me take you back to the 90s when when we held Tupac as a god.
Tupac?
Yeah. When we held Tupac as a god, and we thought that there would be no one better than him, and then this little white kid came up. People were like, "Who the fuck is this kid? We don't give a shit about him. Well, he's not Tupac. He's not Tupac. He's not Tupac." And now, let me take you to 2016, and that little white kid is Eminem, and we fucking kiss the ground that he walks in.
Very true.
Times change. People say Obama Superman is better because he has 2 icons. Icons change. And no, and saying that Batman Superman is better just because of the icons argument, I think it's dumb because times change, and we as society, we adapt new icons, we adapt new ideas. When Iron Man came in and kicked off the MCU, nobody cared about Iron Man. We didn't know who he was. The hardcore fans knew who he was, but he was a minor character, and now he's the biggest superstar on the planet. So yeah, times change. You can bring back icons and make them great again. This movie does that in some parts, at least for me. I know it really works for you, but yeah. So people that try to say DC is better by bitching on Marvel, they're doing it wrong. And we as fans, me as who prefers Marvel and he who prefers DC, we can still get along and we can still talk smartly about this. Yeah. I don't like this movie better, but I can appreciate it more because we've had this conversation, at least in my opinion.
Okay. Oh, yeah. Overall rating?
Overall rating, give it.
9.9.
Really? You're sticking with the 9.9?
Yep.
You're giving my Zootopia rating to Superman. That's fine. That's okay.
Yeah, but look at one. I'm not going to argue about which one's better because I haven't seen Zootopia.
You need to watch Zootopia.
I can't argue for
Zootopia. You should watch Zootopia.
But yeah, 9.9. To me, this film is borderline perfect. What could have improved it? I really don't know, and that's the thing. Maybe the rated R cut, I'll give it a perfect 10.
Maybe I'll hit it. But that's the thing. We won't know until we see it.
Which I haven't bought a DVD in years. I'm buying that rated R. I'm buying that movie this day it comes out.
I'm buying The Force Awakens in 5 days.
Please God, let there be a problem with DVD distribution. It will be destroyed.
You just ruined every argument that we've had about respecting. Okay.
So that's it.
That's it. It's an hour long. Shit, this is the longest review we've ever done.
Yeah, but it's the biggest movie we've ever done.
Pretty much. Well,
he said that included because we did review Star Wars and he did not correct himself.
Yeah, but that review is not up because you fucked it up. So that review does not exist.
How did I fuck? Oh, wait.
You fucked it up. That's why it's not up.
Wait, is that the one that I?
Yes, it is. And you will never know what happens. We are the Filmos Anonymous, where no film will be safe. My name is Chema.
Why'd you have to go there?
Because you're a dick. That's why.
My name is Luna. You stay sexy.